All right, guys, here it is, the review that some of you guys asked for of the 2018 Chrysler 300s. Now, obviously, mine has already been modified. I've had this car for a while, but I'll give you a closer look at it. So this is, at first glance, you might think this is an SRT8, but it does have the SRT8 package on here. Performance package, it is offered for the Chrysler 300. There are no more SRT8s right now for Chrysler. I sold the Beast a long time ago. You remember the Beast? That was my green machine, Baby Hulk. That was my 2006 SRT8. And this is my 2018. Now, this is the reason that I sold the Beast. I wanted to get something a little bit different and newer. So I got a 2018 Chrysler 300 S with the SRT8 package. So under the hood, there is a Hemi. There's a 5.7 liter Hemi. And you know, you can't get a 6.4 in this one right here yet, but there are Mopar stages that you can upgrade to. And I already have Mopar stage 1 on here. You can't really see it. You know, it's an exhaust, and I changed out the intake to an air raid intake. But Mopar stage 1 consists of a tune, and it consists of a full catback exhaust, and then you also get air intake. So that's supposed to increase you. They say 75, but in real world, you're only going to get about 40 of that. So let's take a look at the inside. Well, I'll give you another look at the exterior. As you can see here, this is what it looks like front, and I'll explain some more of my modifications here. I do have a 2-inch drop from DS Motorsports for those that want to know what I use to lower the car. I don't do air rides because, you know, where I live at, the streets are pretty smooth already, and plus, you know, that's something just for show. A lot of people get that for show. They don't really get it for what it's actually meant for, which is a comfortable ride. But people get that for show, and I don't really need to go up and down anymore. I was doing hydraulics when I was a youngster. You can see I don't know if you can see the spring. The springs are purple. Probably really can't see them too bad, but you can see that wheel. All right, so modifications so far, like I was saying, with DS Motorsports, 2-inch drop all the way around, 2 inches in the rear and 1.8 in the front. And then Mopar Stage 1, like I said before, I'll show you the under the hood in a second here. The rims are U2. For those that are asking, those are 22-inch wheels. It's a concave wheel, and I'm sitting on 235/30/22 because of how low the car is. That is how I wanted to do it. So let's go ahead and get inside. I'll get inside and I'll show you the interior. Well, let me show you the interior. As you can see, I don't have the windows tinted on this car because I have white leather. So I had no intentions on tinting the windows. I think this looks better for show. The white leather, and it goes down to the doors and stuff like that. So I'll pop the hood so I haven't washed the car yet. That's why the mats haven't been vacuuming, things like that. But this car is in the garage pretty much all the time. I'll crank it up also and show you the system there. But this is the interior. And let's crank it up and show you the dash and everything. All right. Turn off this radio just in case it. All right, so here's the dash, the cockpit. You can see you've got your phone and buttons here to navigate the system up here, and your cruise and everything. There's the lights and trunk and everything, and you've got your window set up and everything there. But here it is right here. This is how it's looking right now. 160 on the dash. If you're wondering how fast I've taken it up pretty far. You know, so you get the basic setup from Chrysler Dodge here. You get the if you get navigation, it doesn't come standard with navigation, but you can request some things. So you do have navigation there, where you can go where you need to go. You got your phone, you got your controls, heated seats, obviously. Then you've got my car has internet and everything in there, so it has CarPlay, it has Android Auto. I think I reviewed those already in one of my other cars. Yeah, I did review this. So these are all the little controls and things you get in here. Your climate, your media, And you know, that's what it looks like. As far as controls go, you don't have to use the climate controls up here. You can actually just use it down here. Now when you look down here, you've got your tuning for your radio, your volume, your mute, your hazard. You can turn the screen off, your traction control, your sport button here. And you've got, you know, just your front and rear, just all your controls if you don't want to touch the screen. And you very well can navigate like that. Now the Chrysler 300 has the 8-speed transmission in it, just like the Chargers. But it has this nice, elegant wheel there to twist instead of having the shifter, which I think is really good. You've got push to start right there. Now I have cameras in this car, front and rear. Here's a camera up here, and then there's also a camera in the back over there. And I will be adding one more camera. I don't park this car outside, but I like motion detection. When people touch the car, there is a tracker in my car. So if the car starts, if someone drives it, I can see how fast they're going. I can see how much fuel they saved, everything. I can see all of that. So you get that Chrysler logo right there. I do have some logos on the car, so let's get outside the car again here. But this is the interior. So again, this is equipped with a 5.7 liter Hemi. So I'll show you what mine looks like under the hood. I try to keep it relatively clean, again, because I only drive this car on the weekends. But this is what it looks like. It doesn't look like this, obviously, from the factory. But when I changed out and added stage 1, I actually changed this. The Mopar comes with a blue filter and everything right here. But I already had an air raid, so I wanted to leave that in there. But there's the 5.7 liter Hemi. Now on the 300s, it produces 363 horsepower from the factory. But I'm pushing a little bit more than that now. And, you know, just because of the few minor upgrades. Smartphone conversations. Yes, I have it on the windshield. I also have it back here too. Ego Nation. And then I got it right there. So you can see what my car looks like from the rear. Now this isn't the fastest car. I'm not going to tell you that this is the fastest car in the world. This is just a 5.7 liter Hemi. But the Hemis are pretty fast depending on what you do to them. So if you can bore it out, you can get some really good power from this. The president of the car club, Texas Muscle Car Clubs, that I run with, his 300 is supercharged. He's just completely, he's dumped about 25 grand in his car. But still, the most I've put in a car is about 10 grand. And I don't plan on exceeding that because it's supercharged about 7,000 not installed. So obviously I can afford that, but I choose to do that last. So now, you know, the next mod that I plan on doing is 100 shot. The 5.7 can handle 150 shot as is with no changes to the motor, which means you don't have to do any internals or anything. So it can handle that. So, but to be safe, you should not run more than 100 shots if you don't want to blow your engine up or push it too hard. So there you are, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed just a quick walkthrough of my Chrysler 300. It's 2018. Yeah, it looks different. I try to do things different and do it the way I want it done. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Some of you guys asked for an updated video on this, and here it is. So there we are. I hope you guys like it. Sitting nice and low. If you wonder how it rides just like factory. You have to, when you're buying wheels, you can't just buy, especially if you're going up to a 22-inch wheel, you can't just buy a big wheel and think that your car is going to ride smooth. You got to think about tires. These are directional tires, you have to. There's a site called Will It Fit, and there's another site. I can't think of the other site. There's a site where it tells you how much your speedo will be off. You have to think about things like that, because I see a lot of guys with big 22-inch wheels on cars or 24-inch wheels, and they're not into going fast or anything like that or riding low. They want to ride high. 24-inch wheels, 30-inch wheels, those are all cool. I'm not gonna knock anyone's hustle, but this is a luxury car. If you wonder how the exhaust sounds, I'll show you in just a second, but this is a luxury car pretty much. I mean, it's not meant really to, unless it's the SRT8 or the 5.7, you don't need to go fast, or you can pretty much hook up your car however you want to hook it up. However, this car to me is a luxury car. So I do have Mopar stage 1, but I left my resonators on because it's already loud as it is with the resonators, but it's really deep, and that's how I like it. So one day I will take the resonators off, and then I'll show you what it sounds like without the resonator. I've had them off before, but I'll show you what it sounds like without the resonators. Before I get out of here, I'm going to give you a sound clip of what the exhaust sounds like right now. So hope you guys enjoyed, and check out this exhaust clip.